Good evening. How are you? Thanks a lot for joining me once again for Fire, Water, Air, and Earth. It's the weekly show where we pull four cards and we take a look at them. And one card is for you fire signs, one card is for you water signs, one card is for the earth, and one card is for the air signs. Um, so I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. We usually start out with a quote, so let's start with that one. Quote this week is um, from a British author, thinker, pundit, probably politician. His name was G.R.S. Taylor, and the G.R.S. stands for George Robert Sterling Taylor. And he wrote about tradition. This is Fire, Water, Air, and Earth, episode number 53. So we've kind of started a tradition here. It's been 53 straight weeks of doing this. So we started a tradition, and thanks for being here. I appreciate you being here with me. So let's read the quote. Tradition is the everlasting memory of humankind, remembering the great lessons of its past, storing them up in the mind of man until they become instinctive, even as the half-conscious knowledge of the beast is stored as a protection from danger. That's pretty deep. So tradition is something that's very important. It's an important thing for humans. So it's important to honor tradition. It's important to cherish traditions, and it's important to make traditions. What traditions have you made with your family? What traditions have you made for yourself? What traditions have you made with your community? These are important things because they help form the bonds that keep us together. And I'm not talking about habits. Habits are a different thing. Traditions are another level. They're something that people share together and share with other people and share with the people that are important to them. Because everyone who involves themselves in a tradition is in agreement that it's something that's important. So when you get a group of people with the same mindset, with the same values, with the same ways of seeing the world, with the same intentions, then very powerful things can happen. So I believe it was Terrence McKenna. He said, "Find the others, find your tribe." So, and make some traditions. So let's continue with our tradition here, my tribe of people. And let's do fire, water, air, and earth. There's fire, there's water, there's air, and there's earth. All right. So let me move that there. Let's take a look for you fire signs. That would be you Aries, Leos, and Sagittarians. Let me see here. Let me do some things over here. There we go. Production value still wanting. Fire signs, you've got the Five of Wands. Take a look at that picture there. It's a group of young people. They're kind of fighting. They're fighting somewhat playfully. They're testing each other's mettle. They're having fun. And most of them have a smile on their face. They look like they all know each other. So for you fire signs, this is an indication of some productive conflict that is productive. A lot of us tend to avoid conflict, and a lot of us, in contrast, we can tend to strive towards conflict. This is the type of conflict that is productive. It's a learning experience. It's testing out the skills that you've developed and testing out the ideas that you have and putting them out into the world. Do they make sense? Do they make sense to someone else than you? Are they solid enough um, to stand up to the heat of someone else's thinking, to stand up to the heat of someone else's criticism? Um, you got all your facts behind you. You got all your skills behind you. You make sure that you've done your due diligence, so to speak. This is a time to be trying it out. Or maybe you have tried it out and you've realized, maybe I need to rethink some of the strategies and some of the actions that I've taken. So, for you fire signs, try something out, bring it out, and see if it can stand on its own legs. See if it can stand up to the face of criticism, to the face of another person's viewpoint. For you water signs, that'd be your Cancers, Scorpios, and Pisces. We've got the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. I mean, take a look at that picture. It's pretty good. It's like a happy ending. Are you in your happy ending? I hope you are. What is it from an emotional standpoint that brings you happiness? We're coming up on the end of the Julian calendar new year, so it's a time to maybe set some intentions and make some decisions. What makes you happy? What will make your heart feel like this? Each one of those cups represents the heart, the emotions of the heart. Um, and it's completion. Are the people around you, are they making you feel like that? Or the situations that you put yourself in, or you find yourself in, are they making you feel that way? If not, then make that determination and be ready to make the sometimes difficult emotional decision to strive for what you want from an emotional sense. This card is also the sign of Pisces, the last card of the sign of Pisces. So, what final emotional lessons do you need to integrate? Um, Lessons of the past, lessons of the present, or lessons of the future? What do you need to integrate in order to be able to move on to the next moment, the next Ace of Cups, so to speak? Because this is all cycles. Tarot and astrology and time, it's all cycles of time, cycles of experience. So anytime you find yourself with a 10 in a tarot card reading, you find yourself at an ending. And anytime you find yourself at an ending, the beginning is coming right around the corner. So what do you need to learn? What do you need to integrate? What do you need to remember in order to find yourself on solid ground and solid footing and solid emotional footing for the next cycle, the next Ace of Cups? For you air signs, that would be your Librans, your Aquarians, and your Geminis. You've got Strength. This is the card of power. This is the card of pride. Lion is proud, but it's also a card of humility. If you see the woman there, she's kind of closing the mouth of the lion and making sure that he's not overstepping his bounds. So, who's the lion in your life? Is it you who's the lion? Is it someone else who's the lion? And is it your mouth that needs to be kind of shut as the lady is doing there? Have you been spotting off too much? Have you been or has someone else been spouting off too much? Someone else a little too pride? Maybe you got to take them down a notch, or maybe you need to take yourself down a notch, or you need to be really proud of yourself. Which one is it? I'm not sure which one it is. It's something for you to decide and for you to incorporate into your own life. But this card of strength, is one of pride and valor and extroversion. And you need to decide for yourself, do you need to go out and be proud and extroverted and doing things, or do you need to bring it back a bit? Um, or is there someone in your life who maybe you need to build up, or you need to put them in their place too? That's for you, air signs, and you are very good at using words. So use your words. All right. Finally, for you, earth signs, we've got the Four of Swords. Earth signs are you Capricorns, you Taurians, and you Virgos. Thinking and speaking. Um, it's a time to gather your thoughts. It's a time to review past actions, past experiences, past thoughts, and past um, things that you've said. This is an introverted card, so to speak. If you see the knight there, and it's kind of a tomb, it's a time to hermit yourself, bring yourself into, find your footing, find what it is um, that is you. And you see the stained glass there. It's behind it is the light. What is the light that you're striving for? What is the color of life that that drives you? So um, introspection for you, earth signs, getting your thoughts together, reviewing past lessons, integrating past lessons, um, setting the foundation for the next step. Fives is the next number here after four. So four is the side. If you think of geometry, four is a square. So you're setting the stage. You're setting the platform for the next level, which is five, which is bringing it out into the world and seeing how things fall from there. So introversion, get your thoughts in line, get your experiences integrated, and move from there. So that's it for today. Ooh. Thank you again for joining, and we'll see you next time. Appreciate your time, appreciate your attention, and hit me up for in my direct messages or in the comments for readings. It's coming up on the new year, and a new year is a very good time to do an astrological or a numerological reading, which is something I can do. So hit me up, and you know where to find me. That's it. Thanks a lot. Take care. See you next time.